And we got match referee in Amin Ul Islam. Captain of the Masters to spin the coin. Heads call. It's tail. So Masters winning the toss. Batting or bowling?
We are going to bat first.
What would be the safe total on this wicket?
We are not looking for a score actually. If we play good cricket towards the merit of the ball, I hope we'll get a decent target and put under pressure to opponent.
Any changes for this all-important game?
No. We are playing with the same 11.
Pressure of playing the knockout match here?
No. Not like that. I will play as a normal game. That's it.
How did you read this particular surface?
It's quite good. I mean, ball is a little bit biting and coming. So we need to understand the surface and ball accordingly to that.
Go well tonight.
Thank you.
It's a challenge, bowling first. That's true in the quarterfinal.
Not so. We had been in the last game bowling first and we restricted the opposition. So the same thing we would try to do again in this match also.
Any changes inflicted in order to strengthen your side for this all-important game?
Yes, we have one change. Nikas is in for Sandeep.
What's your bowling combination?
We would like to go with the pace as well as with the spin, both together.
All the best for tonight's game.
Thank you so much.
So the news from the centre is that Masters captain winning the toss and under lights in the second match, in the second quarterfinal, under pressure, they want to put the score on the board, batting first.
Masters Cricket Club winning the toss and deciding to bat first. It's a knockout game. In the last game though, we saw the captain winning the toss and electing to field first. However, the trend on this surface has always been put the runs on the board and then pile the pressure on the chasing side as well. Quarterfinal 2 here, the winner stays, the loser has to go back home. Masters Cricket Club, Qadir the captain, Ali Manohar Mohdar, Tabrez Mohammad, he's been in supreme form with the ball, Faisal Mohammad, Khalid Mohammad, Adnan Saif, Waqasullah, Murad Ali, Rahatullah, Sajid Mohammad and Abdul Razak making the playing 11. Watch out for the side, very good bowling attack and can bat long and deep as well. That's Masters Cricket Club and they are up against United Challengers who have this habit of putting the runs on the board. Masters winning the toss and deciding to bat first on this surface. Match number 26, United Challengers led by Sunil Dalmeda, Imran Khadar, Riaz Sini, Satish Kumar. He's walked away with a few Player of the Match awards. Hanaf Mohammad, another fine player. Farhan, watch out for him with the bat. Nasir Mohammad, Imras, Rifan Rihan and Rikas as well. Well, there's so much to look forward to in the second quarterfinal. Minutes away from the start of the game, we head into a short break, but when we come back on the other side, we get you live action. We are back live here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium. And we're all set for quarter-final match number 2. In all readiness, Masters Cricket Club winning the toss, deciding to bat first. And we're all set for ball number 1. And joining me in the comm box, Devendra Kumar as Adnan readies himself to take strike.
Man in form, getting 41 runs already in this tournament at the top of the order. He has come with this intention of getting as many runs as possible in the first 3 overs, the mandatory power play overs. That did not rise to the expectation of the batsman, just not getting up after pitching.
Interestingly, we saw 90 being chased down earlier in the day, which means no total is safe inside 100 at the moment. It is the quarterfinal of Ooredoo Presents QCA Ramadan T10 Cup powered by Elite Sports.
2 slips in position. Down the pitch and lifts it over cover. That's a very good effort. Good awareness about the boundary rope as well.
Off the mark, Masters Cricket Club, and so is Adnan with that improvised shot. And a very, very nice fielding effort as well.
2 slips in man at the gully position, 3rd man on the boundary on the offside, man at the point position on the boundary as well. 2 men outside the 30-yard circle with fine leg up in the circle.
Going for that wild swing once again from outside off.
Nervous start in batting as well as in bowling department as well in the second quarter final of the QCA T10 Ramadan Cup 2022. And it's Masters Cricket Club winning the toss and deciding to bat first. 2 for no wicket. 2 slips in position.
Again, a nothing short over there. Just trying to play everything on the onside at the moment. That ball did had some movement off the seam.
7 men on the offside, 2 on the onside. Man at the fine leg up in the circle, man at the mid-on position on the onside. There's a huge vacant space through the onside as they're making him play across the line. That has been the intention. Now he's going to operate from round the wicket to the left-hand batter, Nasir. And gets it straight to the man at the first slip position. The catch has been taken. It's a brilliant catch in the slip position. First keeping the field spin in there, then enticing the batsman to play the shot, and he's gone early. Nasser has struck with great planning.
And credit has to be given to captain here, Sunil Dalmeda, to persist with slips in position. And what a catch. That's been pouched out of thin air. Absolute screamer by the fielder on this occasion. Sharp, alert, not to his natural side, and puts in that much needed jump. It's the timing of the jump that needs special mention out here. Adnan, the danger man, is back in the dugout. 2 for 1 in the very first over.
What an exciting start to the contest. That ball was flying. That ball was flying. A sensational catch taken at the slip position, first slip. And Adnan, the batsman, out for 2. It's 2 for 1. Masters Cricket Club winning the toss and batting first against a very strong outfit from United Challengers. 2 for 1. Nasser is struck operating from the QCA end. Will they retain the slip in there? Not. They got 3rd man up in the circle. Slip has been removed for the right hand batter as Rahat Ullah comes to the crease.
Oh, that came back in sharply, and he's been given. It's wicket number 2. Back-to-back wickets. Nasir strikes, and it's the Masters Cricket Club who are in deep trouble.
Back-to-back wickets. Nasir finding the right length as batsman was hanging back inside the crease. What he does, fuller length delivery, the in-swinging delivery. Ball coming back sharply. Batsman was searching for that shot through the offside. Was defeated by that movement back into the batsman, was trapped in front and has been given out LBW as Rahat Ullah departs for duck. It's 2 for 2. What a cracking start with ball in hand from Nasir and United Challengers.
How often we've seen that scoreboard read in this competition, 2 for 2. Never has it happened before. What a first over it's been by Nasir. Only 2 runs off it and 2 wickets. He's on a hat-trick when he comes back. Masters Cricket Club winning the toss, batting first, and find themselves in all sorts of trouble.
Ooredoo presents QCA T10 Ramadan Cup 2022 second quarter final underway here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium. Masters Cricket Club winning the toss and batting first. They have lost 2 wickets for 2 runs from the first over. Can he complement from the industrial and the fast bowler in operation? What's the field? They decided to do away with that slip fielder who took a sensational catch. Now they decided to bring him back at the second slip position.
Imraz to bowl the second over. Too far outside the off stump on this occasion. What a start, Devinder.
Incredible start with ball in hand. Deliveries in right channel. Very well thought out deliveries as well. 3 for 2. Can you believe it? And Imraz has the responsibility of complementing with that effort from the first over, taking back-to-back wickets. Flashing at a delivery outside the off stump. The search continues to get a boundary away. This has been a disastrous start in the batting department after winning the toss for the team Masters Cricket Club. Informed batters back in the pavilion. Under lights here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium with slip in position. Mid wicket, man at the square leg, and a man at the mid on the onside inside the circle.
Short and wide once again, just flirting around the danger area. Another wide being signalled. Imraz is generating pace. Just that line has been a problem for him.
They got slip in position, man at the third man, and a point. So there is a clear game plan to take the ball away from the right-hander. But he's taking it too far away. He's generating angle and also the movement further taking it away, hence resulting in wide balls. Can he correct his line?
Much better on this occasion. That's been chopped towards point. There's protection. He'll keep it to 1.
Good comeback after drifting away too far outside the upper stump. It's the ideal line and length to operate on this pitch. At times the ball not coming on, at times ball jumping and deviating. If he keeps in this channel, he will be there and thereabout with a wicket column as well. Now finally on the boundary.
Ball just dropping on this occasion. It's nothing to worry. Faisal just trying to get rid of the ball.
Pressure, big time on the batting unit. They came in with a lot of expectation. Might have thought about different plans, the openers getting runs. But they lost 2 quick wickets from the first over. Unthinkable can happen when the pressure is on. Flashing to a delivery which was too far outside the upper stump. Again a wide. This is the 3rd wide from the over. Captain has given protection at the fine leg region, but still is drifting too far outside the upper stump.
This is a very good start by United Challengers. They continue to attack in the power plays with a slip in place. Once again, just flashing around that off-stump region, just throwing his bat.
Mikhail, if you reflect upon this tournament as well, we have seen plenty of batters struggling with that at off-stump channel. They struggle at international level as well, but with better footwork, they manage the line and lengths well, movement as well. But here, this has been a clear case, an area for improvement come the next edition.
And also, Devendra, they've not been acquainted to the T10 format as much. So the approach is always undecided. There, the ball keeping low on this occasion, creating doubt. The batter as well, suggesting that one keeping low. Just coming back to your reference point, it's because you've not played much of T10 cricket, you really don't have an idea of what is the kind of strokes and shot making should you implement first up. Whether it's caution, whether it's aggression, how do you mix it along?
That has been the challenge, finding that perfect balance that is required to win a T10 game. Imras searching to finish this over. And this time another outswinger to finish the over. A dot ball, the final ball of the second over of the innings. And it's 6 for 2. It's a fantastic facility here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium, located on the outskirts of the city Doha. Lights flickering in the backdrop as well. Such a soothing feeling, this soothing experience for the spectators as well, who have been coming in good number throughout the tournament as well. 6 for 2. Ooredoo presents QCA T10 Ramadan Cup. They've been great support to the teams from B and C division in bringing the matches here at the international venue, the Asian Town International Cricket Stadium in Doha. From tennis ball cricket to turf wicket and leather ball, this has been quite a transformation and quite experience for most of the players, and most of the players in pre-match interviews have been of the opinion that they are grateful to the QCA for creating a platform for them to express themselves, an opportunity to showcase their skills.
Absolutely, Rehan being introduced into the attack, and just coming back to that endeavour and initiative by the Qatar Cricket Association. Much needed boost, much needed roadmap planned, and if this is what they can give to the B and C division players, I'm sure for the Premier Division something bigger is clearly planned as well. Oh, he gets an outside edge on this one. Third man should cut it off, but that ball was flying as they complete a single.
Enough time, ball coming slow off the surface, and that allowed the batsman to get it over the top of that fielder. Certainly this will be some kind of challenge for the bowlers to continue to complement, as Rehan concedes a single of the first and hobbling in, not quite delivering the ball at his pace with only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Faisal should be aiming for big shots.
So runs coming in singles at the moment, something the United Challengers will gleefully accept. As far as no early on damage is done in the power plays, the fielding side can breathe a sigh of relief.
Also, as we've seen already in the first quarter final, chase was achieved, getting 94. This time the outswinger too far outside the upper stump, it's wide again.
Extras is something the challengers need to be wary of. We've seen teams giving away the advantage due to extra balls and extra runs being conceded.
As we saw in the first match as well, the catch is going down, field not up to the mark. This time it's been smashed back, but well fielded on the follow through by Rehan. Every run is going to be crucial.
And every dot ball as well. This is the quarterfinal. We saw what happened in the last game.
Feroz in particular, getting 18 of just 4 deliveries. With that great cameo, he was successful in bringing the team back in the contention and hence winning as well with that emphatic 6. And before that, Gopakumar getting a solid half century.
You need your top order to fire in situations like this. Firstly, a quarterfinal, a knockout game. Then when you're chasing, in a steep chase, And when players turn out during these situations, that's where the character of the side comes out. Gives the charge on this occasion, and he's been castled, playing all over it. Murad Ali was struggling to find the middle of the bat, and finally something had to give way, and Rehan strikes.
Pressure was building, pressure was mounting on the batsman to come down the pitch, trying to whack it through the onside. The gap was created between bat and pad, and hence the bottom edge through to the stumps. Rehan successful, third wicket down. In all sorts of trouble, the MCC team 3 wickets down for 9, and Murad Ali goes for 2. This has been a morale-shattering start in the batting department after winning the toss and deciding to bat first for the team Masters Cricket Club. 9 for 3.
Out comes their captain Kadir at a time when his team has disappointed him in the middle. Only 9 on the board, and 3 top order batters are back in the dugout. Can the captain bail the team out of trouble? United Challengers on a high. Almost chopping that on. Quick single. Kadir off the mark.
The footwork is indecisive. The stroke selection is indecisive from the Masters Cricket Club, and that's what pressure can do. It brings strange reactions from bowlers and batters and fielders as well. It's a quarter-final number 2. Faisal is on 1 of 5, and Kadir is giving him company 1 of 1. Top order batters back in the pavilion. Adnan 2, Murad Ali 2, and Rahat Ullah not. Total top order batting collapse in first 3 overs, where the batters have the liberty of going over the top and getting runs. They could only accumulate 10 for 3. Masterclass bowling performance.
The Masters dugout still hopeful of a turnaround, cheering the boys in the middle. The dugout clearly will have a few concerned faces as well. What a start. In the power play, you give away only 10 and take 3 top order wickets. United Challengers have come together, and they are challenging Masters at the moment.
They're challenging them big time with execution of their game plan. The line length absolutely spot on from the beginning, and utilizing the additional pressure that the batting unit is facing, the pressure of the quarter-final to great effect. They are on top. Rikas. They need these kind of singles in order to generate the partnership, as we saw in the first match as well, Mikhail. After getting up to a circumspect start, Fatam Doa finding some momentum when they managed 19 runs of that solitary over.
Oh yes, Fatam Doa batting first, clearly with the help of Famiz and Shamal. Stitched a very vital partnership in the middle overs. This after they had lost 3 early wickets. And that's exactly what Masters Cricket Club need to do as well.
Strike rotation was key factor in developing that partnership, and that's what they need here as well. Again, changing a wide delivery, bouncing and seaming.
What we've seen, Devinder, most batters are playing inside the crease, within the crease. They're not ready to use their foot. They're not ready to plonk that foot forward and play through the line. It can be related to a lot of tennis ball or tape ball cricket that they've been playing over a period of time. But it calls for change in approach when you're playing season ball on the turf pitch. There again you see within the crease just trying to play that. Of course that was shortish on this occasion.
It's the kind of habit that they develop by staying back, because always they look for short ball in tennis ball cricket, tape ball cricket, as it's very popular in Pakistan, in Afghanistan, and in Bangladesh as well. Where it skids on rather than getting any movement or any turn from the surface, and that helps them in connecting it.
Again throws the bat at this one. Just does not middle it. Getting the top end of the bat.
The adaptability factor here, it requires a lot of training and conditioning. Getting used to the surface and then identifying the right shots and adjusting your timing of the stroke making. Also the shot selection has to be slightly different and judicious in their approach. That's what they need at the moment. not connecting it.
This time much better. Dot ball, single denied. Another very tidy over here by United Challengers.
They need to find a method to get some momentum working for themselves in batting department. Maybe some adventurous shot. They have already lost 3 wickets as well. Is there a nick? The keeper is convinced. The bowler is convinced, but not the umpire. And he gets through this over. An excellent over from Rikas, where he's been able to bounce the batsman out here in this first over, where he conceded only 2 runs. 4 overs have been bowled, and the score is 12 for 3. Nasr, sensational first over, a cracking first over, taking 2 wickets for 2, and then Rihan getting wicket in his first over. 12 for 3 after 4 overs. This has been a superb bowling performance already in this second quarter final. No wonder those who have come in good number to cheer Pettis getting those boundaries away. They're watching some high class bowling here. Came with the expectation of watching the boundaries flying. Instead they got wickets. It's like, ordering some other food and getting something else.
Oh yes. I'll tell you what, if you're the captain of United Challengers, Sunil Dalmera, you couldn't have asked for a better start. 4 overs, only 12 on the board and 3 wickets as well. Imran, he could be the target bowler here. Oh, he's pulled that on this occasion. There's protection in the deep. He'll keep it to a single.
Not quite connecting it, not quite timing it. Imran has been bowling well throughout the tournament. Was there a nick? It's a wide signal by the umpire. He has been bowling really well, Mikhail, with his military medium pace.
Among the top wicket takers at the moment in the competition, Imran. He can easily add a few. Remember, we talk about the purple cap, the orange cap. Oh, he's picked this one. He's got height on this, but there's a fielder coming underneath. Oh, it's been put down. That was a simple catch. That should have been wicket number 4. That was in the air for a long time. Reprieve.
It was in the air for a long, long time. Enough time to settle underneath. Not a strong breeze at all here. Perfect conditions in and out. That is very poor in the field. The bowler has every right to be angry at the fieldsman on the boundary.
Edge, and this could be close. Oh, has that been a run out? Not really. The run on the juggle and they're running on another. Oh my God, what are we witnessing? Misfield over misfield. Slip-ups in the middle. In the process, they complete a single.
Very poor. First dropping the catch, then potential opportunity to run the batsman out. They missed on both accounts as well. First the catch going down. Then on the second delivery, there was this opportunity of running the batsman out. It's also gone. Need to be slightly tighter, more disciplined in the field as well. Imran searching for first wicket tonight. It's been tonked over mid-wicket and over the boundary for a 6. What a response.
This is what happens when you drop a batter. Dropped 2 deliveries ago. In the slot this time. And he just picks it up and dispatches it over mid-wicket. Kadir should have been in the dugout, but at the moment he's hitting 6s.
22 for 3. Things can change quickly in T10. I'm getting a little bit of extra bounce. The wicketkeeper is convinced about this stumping opportunity there. The umpire isn't.
Tell you what, wicketkeepers sometimes are overexcited and over-ambitious, Devinder. Should never go by their reactions behind the stumps. They would do anything to deny a wide down the leg side. And on this occasion, he was almost walking for the 4th wicket.
Imran, 10 already from this over. That will be wide. Under pressure, he's been hammered for a 6 by Kadir. Impressive throughout the tournament, but not today in his first over. Bowling 2 wides as well. T10 dot ball to finish the over. 11 coming from it. It's 23 for 3 after 5 overs. The team MCC winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Catastrophe struck in the very first over, and they could never recover from that situation, though the 5th one was the most profitable over from their perspective. 23 for 2.
Some tense faces here in the dugout of Masters Cricket Club. That's because the going has been tough, but however, the last over, United Challengers looked a little casual in the field, and Masters Cricket Club have capitalized.
Vikas, who bowled a phenomenal first over, just conceding 2 from the industrial end to continue.
Nicely played towards backward point. That was short and wide, cut away. Poor throw, good backing up.
What the score they should be looking at from this juncture, 23 for 3. Realistically, what should be the target for the team, MCC? We know that getting around 100, it's going to be really difficult because they couldn't get themselves going in the first 5 overs.
Somewhere close to 80 would be a target, a total they would take home, because looking at the situation, again, that shot selection, ball keeping low. Kadir is in no mood to hang around. He means business in the middle at the moment, only eyeing the big hits and only in one side of the ground. It's the mid-wicket that he can see, nothing else.
That's the tendency that they have developed by playing a lot of tennis ball cricket, hitting it through the mid-wicket and staying back in the crease rather than coming down the pitch. Their footwork has been quite shaky, and hence they're not getting connections as well. This time chopping it through the offside, or not far away from the stumps.
And I wonder what was Faisal doing while getting into the crease. He didn't even ground his bat. Just looked like he was jogging in the garden. Once again, basics need to be kept in mind. Application.
25 for 3. Just 2 runs from this over. This has been an excellent display of good military pace bowling, where run making has become a difficult task.
And once again getting that steep bounce. But there again you see a batter batting inside the crease, not willing to use his feet.
Also not searching for that uppercut as well. Staying back, it keeps his eyes on the ball and can make a connection.
Taken on the full on this occasion, played towards the extra cover region, another single. After a little bit of flurry in the 5th over, again things have gone silent.
Again, Vikas, who is bowling with great understanding about the batters as well as the pitch as well. He's been landing the deliveries in the right areas. If you land the ball in the right area, it will always challenge the batsman's ability to get runs here on this pitch at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium.
Once again holding its line on this occasion, trying to overhit this Kadir. He is trying to muscle every ball that's been hurled at him.
Lovely outswinger, James Anderson outswinger from Vikas as he completes the full court of 2 overs. Just conceding 5 runs, can you believe it? It's a T10 contest. Remarkable bowling from Vikas, pulling the things back after what transpired in the previous over. 6 overs have been bowled here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium. It's 26 for 3.
And that batting card may not exude much confidence at the moment. Batters unable to get into double figures, 2-2-0. And at the moment only Qadir has come and played some big hits, been given a reprieve and trying to live and fight another day as well.
Masters Cricket Club, they got an excellent bowling lineup being led by Tabrez Mohammed with his slower deliveries, has been bowling economically and taking wickets as well, but they need some total on the board.
They need the cushion. They have 24 deliveries at their disposal. Imran to continue, gives the charge. He's been stumped. It was in the offing, but this time Faisal just decides to go big and in the process gives away his wicket.
Imran becomes the leading wicket taker in the tournament with this wicket. Looking to give charge, missing the line of the ball comprehensively, bit of deviation of the surface as well with that leg cutter, and wicketkeeper making no mistake, breaking the stumps. 26 for 4. Wickets continuing to tumble. Faisal goes for 6 of 14 deliveries. This has been a sorry looking performance in the batting department. Complete collapse. 26 for 4. We are into the 7th over. Can you believe it? It's a T10 contest. Not a bad side, the team. Masters Cricket Club, but this has been some exhibition of bowling from the United Challengers. Khalid comes to the crease. 50 runs already in this tournament. So expectations are high from Khalid to find some boundaries and give some respectability to the total. If they get to 70, 75, you never know the kind of bowling lineup that they possess.
Only concern is who is that batter who can take them to 75. Well, Qadir at the moment is just swinging his bat at everything. Khalid, can he be Man Friday here for Masters? And he goes high. He gets a top edge on this one. That's running away to the third man boundary. Will be cut off. And they've just taken a single. Just wonder what's the kind of approach Masters Cricket Club are trying to adopt here.
He was thinking about that ball trickling into the boundary, or he wanted to strike as well. Qadir, he's betting on 10. He knows that he has spent a considerable amount of time at the crease and he plays the spin well. Pulled away. A powerful stroke, and it goes over the boundary as well for a 6. That could be the reason behind declining the second run. That was quite a cracking hit.
The lone man fighting in the middle is the captain himself. Rams into the presentation area. But once again, well in control of that shot. He's done that time and again, this time not quite middling it. They'll settle for a single.
Khadir on to 17 of 13 deliveries. Khalid 1-on-1. Lost a wicket. Scored a 6 as well in this over from Imran. Keeper missing out, and batters will walk through for a single.
Since the time Qadir has come, he's been desperate to take the strike. And once again on this occasion you saw him just quickly running at the striker's end so that he could get this final delivery of Imran, whom he's taken a liking to. Both sixes of his bowling, a catch drop of his bowling. Can he finish on style? Nicely picked up on this occasion. 2 bounces into the ropes. Qadir is playing a captain's inning in the middle and he's making it count.
A gorgeous stroke straight down the ground. So confident with his stroke making. Lifts it over the umpire's head and down to the boundary for 4. It was an over-pitch delivery. It's been smashed back for 4. 6 and 4 coming from this over, and also wicket as well. 7 overs have been bowled here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium. 39 for 4. Khadir is fighting a lone battle here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. The bowlers have been magnificent. Nasser in particular taking 2 wickets from his solitary over from the first over, conceding 2 runs. And Emirates just conceding 4 in solitary over. And Rehan taking wicket as well. 39 for 4. 3 overs to go. Khalid on to 2. Khalid 21 of 14. Get to 70. Rehan taking wicket for 4 runs from his first over has been introduced into the bowling attack from the industrial end.
Oh, that was very close. The batter giving the charge on this occasion, and that's why the keeper needs to be standing up at that pace. You cannot allow the batter any kind of freedom at this point in time.
Long off, long on. In place. Beaten. That will be signaled as wide, but the bowler is not happy at all. He thought that the batter was giving charge and was also trying to cover the line of the ball as well. But the umpire is not impressed. It's been signaled as a wide. 2 wides from this over already from Rehan. Searching for better line. Pulled away. But there is a protection on the boundary that will enable the batter to take a single. This is the over number 8 in progress here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium. The second quarter-final, 2 quarter-finals scheduled for tomorrow as well, then the semi-finals and a final on 22nd of April. Total of 16 teams participating over the course of 16 days.
Almost edging that. You can expect Kadir to play a lot more shots like that. He's been swinging his bat ever since he's come in. At times he's been successful. But if there's some respectability coming to this total, it's only from the bat of Kadir. And that's where the batter's strength is well documented. Nothing on the off, everything on the on. Keep it outside the off and allow the batter to make the mistake, but provided you take catches.
And that's been the story throughout the tournament as well. Taking a cue from what has transpired so far. This time trying to give charge. He's beaten again outside the off stump. Another dot ball achieved. He's missing everything to delivery that's going away from him. Maybe shuffle at the crease. Beaten again. But that's a fumble from the keeper. That will prompt the batsman to take a single here. By signal by the umpire.
And this is where United challengers cannot relax. Now that was elementary stuff behind the wickets. The wicketkeeper should have just pouched it and not allowed an extra run through byes. It's been such a tidy over. You don't want to let things off. Rehan has bowled very well.
Charge. Smashed up in the air and dropped again. That's been the story throughout the day as well. And they collect 2 more runs.
It was skied high in the air. 2 fielders were converging. And then a one-handed effort by the end of it was never going to make it easy. And in the process, the batters complete 2. Now, United challengers are very lucky to be in this situation. That's because their fielding has been pretty ordinary. It's only because the shot selection of Masters Cricket Club has been poorer that they find themselves in a strong situation. Rehan 9 in his 2 overs and a wicket as well. Could have easily been 2 wickets. But how well has he bowled? 45 for 4 after 8. 12 legal deliveries left.
The bowling has been top class. Nasir in particular taking 2 wickets from the first over has been introduced into the bowling attack. Was absolutely brilliant in the first over, taking 2 wickets, getting the 2 informed batters out, and he's bowling from QCA end.
Oh, that's been picked up. And it's found the fielder in the process. Finally, Kadir's stay in the middle comes to an end. He got the runs in this particular area, and he departs as well after holding it to a fielder.
In his range, the angle was towards him. He thought that he tongued it well, but finding the fieldsman stationed on the boundary, did not have to move and took a simple catch eventually, getting the third wicket for the team Nasir. And it's a hat-trick for Nasir as well. Brilliant work with ball was introduced in the first over, taking 2 wickets of ball number 5 and 6. And then in the 9th over of the very first delivery, a catch was taken on the boundary and hat-trick achieved by Nasir, as he becomes the second bowler to have taken the hat-trick in this league.
Oh yes, Nazim it was a few days ago, and now Nasir, 2 wickets of the final 2 deliveries of his previous over, and the first wicket in the first delivery makes it a hat-trick for Nasir.
Tabriz comes to the crease. 7 wickets already in this tournament, 17 runs, so doesn't inspire much confidence with bat in hand. But he has been bowling well. But get a score in excess of 70 to have any chance of restricting to a very strong United Challengers batting lineup when they come out for the chase. This has to be the over where they should look for as many boundaries as possible.
That gets some part of the pads on the way to the fine leg boundary. Again, we see a lot of football skills out here in the Asian Town Cricket Stadium. Just have to wait for the umpire signal, leg by signal there.
How many can they collect? 47 for 5 into the 9th over. Nasir from round the wicket to left-hand batter. That's a full delivery. It's been played back. It's a dot ball.
All I can say is Nasir has looked so confident in the middle with his slower deliveries, change-ups, the one coming into the right-handed batter. You can't expect much from a new batsman on this surface because the ball does something.
Trying to whack it through the onside, not quite getting the timing, dragging it through the onside. Will take a single, bowling the first over, taking 2 wickets, setting the tone of the innings, and then coming back in the 9th over at a time when batters look for boundaries. He is continuing to make impression with his accurate bowling and change-ups. 3 wickets already. A contender for man of the match.
Oh yes, he's an MVP tonight. Most valuable player certainly for bringing out this bowling performance. 3 for 3. Still 2 more deliveries to go. Oh, and make that 4 for 3. This is Nasir at his very best. Throwing his bat at this one, Khalid. And all he sees is the timber disturbed.
Accuracy not disturbed by what batters can do. Landing the ball in the area, just movement back into the batsman, playing it across the line. That movement defeating the intention of the batsman to get a boundary away, and he's been knocked over. 4 wickets for 3 runs in T10. This has been a remarkable effort from Nasir, including a hat-trick. And Khalid goes for 5. And it's 48 for 6 after 8.5 overs. 2 wickets from this over. Can he complete a 5 for here?
Well, the Masters have played like students this evening at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium. They have just surrendered and thrown away their wickets. Nasir, 2 wickets in his first over, 2 wickets in his second over. A hat-trick as well for him. And he can finish it off with another maybe. That's because he's bowled an impeccable line this evening.
5 run cards.
And make that 5 wickets. It's the first 5-4 in this T10 league, and it comes from Nasir of United Challengers. A change-up on this occasion, and the batter played all over only to see his wickets disturbed.
Standing deep in the crease, he summons the right delivery that has to be bowled. He executes it beautifully. That the swerve in, the angle in, ball tailing back and knocking the stumps over. 48. Can you believe it? Sajid goes for duck, bowled by Nasir as he takes his 5th wicket. It has been a remarkable bowling performance. 48 for 7, 3 wickets from this over. A hat-trick as well. Nasser 2 overs, no maiden, 3 runs and 5 wickets, including a hat-trick. Remarkable bowling performance, and that's 2 in the quarter-final.
Absolutely, Devender. Between a dream spell, 5 for 3 in 2 overs. What a night he's having. He's taken United Challengers on the brink of something very special. 48 on the board here for Master CC. And they are in all sorts of trouble. This is not what they signed up for when they decided to bat first. 6 legal deliveries left, and United Challengers are already thinking of how quickly they can chase down this target.
A nightmarish experience for the Masters Cricket Club batters after winning the toss and batting first. This has been a disastrous performance in batting department. Bowlers were spot on. Nasser in particular taking 5 wickets. Last over of the first innings, 48 for 7. How many can they collect? Emirates, just conceding 4 from the first over, has been introduced into the bowling attack from the East Industrial end with long off, long on, man at the square region on the onside on the boundary. They got man at the sweeper on the
Tabriz, a swing and a miss. This shot pretty much documents the story as well for Masters this evening. They've thrown their bats at everything and anything, and they've just not connected.
3 men on the onside on the boundary for a left-handed batter and getting the dot ball. 5 more deliveries to go. It's about keeping the discipline going in bowling department. Beaten, chance for run out. Oh, it's taking too long. There was no need to make a throw towards the keeper's end. This is very poor in the batting, in the bowling department. Is there a wicket?
By signal by the umpire there. For a brief moment, he gave the impression that there was some decision making as well involved in that shy at the stumps. But very ordinary cricket, just allowing the team to get to the 50 mark as well. And this coming in the final over, 4 to go.
It's bowled in.
We've seen so many deliveries through the gates this evening. So many wickets fall with batters employing that big cross-batted heave. This time, Tabriz goes for the big hit and quickly realizes he's on his way to the dugout. This has been a top-notch bowling effort by the United Challengers. They have not played like challengers, they've played like champions this evening. Tabriz walks back for 1 and 6. 7th wicket falls. 3 deliveries left in this innings of theirs.
50 for 8. Three deliveries to go. Tabriz, the batsman, out for 1. Abdul here to open his account. Ali comes to the crease. Emirates getting his first wicket. Just conceding 4 runs in 1.3 overs. Can he manage a boundary? Just 8 runs to his credit so far in this tournament. From round the wicket this time, he drives the ball obviously straight to the man, and there will be an opportunity to add boundary. Can they add one more boundary from here on? The way things have been transpiring at the moment, looks highly unlikely. 2 deliveries to go in the first innings. Can they get one boundary away?
That's the length they've time and again found this evening, United Challengers. The hard lengths, very hard to get rid of.
Impeccable line and lengths from all the bowlers, including Emirates taking 1 for 4. Nasser getting 5 wickets, including a hat-trick. Domination from bowling department for the United Challengers. What a performance it's been. stroked away, and this should be taken. The catch is taken of the final delivery of the first innings. It's 50 for 9.
Rihan with that straightforward catch at backward point, another soft dismissal, and it also ends the essay of Masters Cricket Club in the middle as they complete their quota of 10 overs. And in all of it, they've managed only 50 runs for the loss of 9 wickets. United challengers this evening can walk back to the dugout with smiles on their face and exuberance as well. This is a very confident unit, and they'll be eager to come out and chase down this total in rapid time. Very good bowling performance in the middle.
A masterful bowling performance and procession of wickets. 2, 2, not 6. Just a one double figure. Khadir Mohammad getting 21 of 19. 5, 1, 0, 0, 0. With 13 extras, they managed only 50 for 9 in their stipulated 10 overs. A masterful bowling performance. All the fast bowlers getting into the business, sticking to good line and length, and the process was rewarded with plenty of wickets. 5 wickets for Nasir Mohammad of just 3 runs, including a hat-trick. The first man to get 5 wickets in this league. 2 for 4 in 2 overs for Emirates, providing able support. 1 for 9 in 2 overs from Rihan. 1 for 24 in 2 overs from Imran. And Rikas bowling 2 overs for just 5 runs.
Well, the boundaries were far and few for Masters Cricket Club. In fact, this was one hit down the ground, and this was a solitary boundary in the innings of 50. Came from the bat of the captain Qadir. Just 1-4 in the entire innings of 10 overs. Clearly documents their struggles in the middle. Then, of course, we saw the big hits. Once again, this coming from the bat of their captain Qadir Mohammad. He got that one over the cow corner region, and another one as well in the same area, just shuffling in the crease and giving it that swivel to find that mid-wicket region. 2 sixes and 1 4 for Masters Cricket Club, all coming from the bat of Captain Qadir. Other batsmen just betrayed him in the middle as they walked back to the pavilion in quick succession. Wickets fell rapidly. It was a procession in the middle for Masters Cricket Club. This after they won the toss and decided to bat first. That man there, Nasir, was the star of the evening. He just kept on striking, and this was the story. Quite a few clean bowls is what we saw in the middle. Batters giving the charge, playing across the line and just submitting themselves to the fielding side. This was another ambitious heave down the ground, missed up completely as Imran struck. But that guy Nasir, that man Nasir, just kept finding the wickets. Qadir this time dismissed in the deep. This was the penultimate over. And then again, striking timber. You miss, I hit, coming in at an angle and bowling it sharply from far of the crease, wide of the crease. There again, slower delivery, deceiving the batter, and another clean bowl. We saw so many of it this evening as batters just walked back to the pavilion. Another bowled, and so many times we saw the ball crashing into the stumps this evening. And the final one, Rihan with that catch at backward point, ended the stay and struggle of Masters Cricket Club as they finished on 50 for 9 in their allotted 10 overs. It's been a very, very ordinary batting effort here by the Masters Cricket Club. This after they won the toss and decided to bat first. So this means that when United challengers come out to bat, they will need to get 51 runs, a little over 5.1 runs and over, and we'll bring you that chase on the other side.
Welcome back to the Asian Town Cricket Stadium, Doha, Qatar, for the chase in the second quarter final. A shambolic batting performance from the team Masters Cricket Club, winning the toss and batting first, as Nasser taking 5 wickets, and they couldn't quite get going in the batting department, managing only 50 for 9 in their allotted 10 overs. Barring Khadir Mohammad, nobody contributed in the batting department, as Khadir got 21 of 19. The rest of the batters failed to make mark, not even getting into the double digit. The openers are here, the field is set. Anaf in good form, 68 already in this tournament to take a strike. Gets a short ball and pulls it away. Straight to the man on the boundary. Wicket of the very first delivery. And Rahat has struck.
Well, the game has only begun now and split wide open. It was shot, picked up only to find the fielder. And United Challengers have played into the hands of Masters Cricket Club, chasing 51. They are 0 for 1 in the very first ball. And what a start we've had to this second innings.
A master stroke, bringing the spinner on in the first over. The leg spinner wasn't the greatest of delivery, but man in form departs for naught. It's 0 for 1. (51) to win with 9 wickets standing should not be much of a problem. But the wicket has been taken of the very first delivery in the chase. The chase is off to a dramatic start for the team United Challengers as they lose the wicket of the first delivery. Sunil comes to the crease, 23 runs. He has been struggling to get runs in this tournament, and they are under pressure if they take one more wicket here.
And what a way to start with a spinner. We've hardly seen a spinner start in the tournament. This is for the very first time. A leg spinner been given the new ball in the very first over. A slip in place. Khadir attacking. There's some turn as well. Tentative, circumspect, the captain. What a start here for Masters Cricket Club.
Long on and mid-wicket on the boundary through the onside. 2 wickets already in this tournament from leg spinner Rahat.
Finally off the mark, and that too with a little bit of hesitation in the middle. Dalmeda is off the mark, and so are Masters Cricket Club in pursuit of 51. This game has the ingredients of another box office hit if they strike again.
Riaz, 49 runs already in this tournament, has been providing team with good blistering start in the first 3 overs. That's been his role. Gets a short ball and pulled away, and this time he picks a 4. Poor delivery. Leg spin in operation, dropping it short, rocking back and hammering it behind the square for 4.
This time getting on top of the delivery. Much better execution and placement.
The field remains the same, mid-wicket. Set his position around 20 yards from the batsman as he's tossing the ball up and running into ball to Riaz. Riaz is getting a full ball. It's been hammered away through the onside, and it's a no ball as well, it seems. And the batters will go through for 2 more runs. It's a no ball, and it's going to be a free hit for Riaz.
License to thrill. Here the chance for Riaz to just break the shackles and put the pressure back on the fielding side. Oh, that's been picked up. He's not quite middled it on this occasion, but has he? Yes, he has. That's maximum. And what a way to make use of the free hit as well.
opportunity despite having the fieldsman at the mid-wicket position, staying back and giving a good thump over mid-wicket for a 6. They are in a hurry at the moment, 14 already from this over, despite taking a wicket. Full delivery and smashed back straight down the ground. It's a 6, just clearing the boundary. Back-to-back sixes, 20 from the first over.
What a shot, going down on his knee on this occasion, and he blasted that. Back-to-back sixes in that first over. It's been a dramatic one. This was shot, went onto the back foot, got the swivel and the distance as well on this one. Gaining confidence from this hit, this time around pitched up, went down on his knees, went the full Monty, got that over long on as well. Just when it looked like Masters were clawing their way back into the game, United challengers have just blasted their way out.
20 coming from the first over. What will be the bowling option now? Certainly they will be going with their master performer so far in this tournament, a trump card, Tabriz, who has been taking wickets regularly for the team, has been making telling contribution in the bowling department. Can he strike? But how many? Not many runs to get now. 31 to win from 9 overs.
Devendra, I don't know about the Masters, but the Master Blaster certainly is in Riaz at the moment. 15 and 4, he's taken off.
7 wickets in 4 matches for Tabriz.
Almost dragging that onto the stumps. Now this is what Tabriz does. He takes the pace off it, but it's his accuracy that stands out.
But if their approach is slightly different as a batting unit, they know that they can afford to play a few dot deliveries as well. They play percentage cricket shots and focus on seeing through his over, or will they continue to attack? What should be the approach?
Again, slower this time. Just taking the pace off it. Getting increasingly difficult for the batter. Change of pace, rolling the fingers.
Most of the batters have been of the opinion in this tournament that picking his deceptive deliveries has been a difficult task. Not many can pick his deliveries, but he's bowling slow through the air, so that gives the batsman the time to adjust to delivery coming at him and play it defensively rather than looking to play attacking shots. But he's going with attacking option through the onside. Will take a single.
And that's what happens when you're defending 50, and with 20 knocked off in the very first over, the game is practically over for the side defending their total. This is a one-way match now, and it's United challenges all the way, Devinder.
Looking to delay the inevitable. It looks on card 30 to win from 8.3 overs. Can he take a consolation wicket, Tabriz, for the team? Almost knocking onto the stumps, but luck is not favoring him.
What a start to this innings. Wicket of the very first ball, and all of a sudden Riaz decided to put the pressure back on the fielding side, hammered 20 runs in the next 5 deliveries, and this equation has changed completely, and so has the momentum.
Riaz is standing outside the crease. And he's taken the wicket. He is out, bowled round his leg.
Tabriz and his habit of striking at will and regularly as well. This time just shuffling way too much and exposing that leg stump, and you cannot miss the accuracy of Tabriz on this occasion. Riaz departs, wicket number 2 falls for challengers. It's 21 for 2.
Great accurate bowling. He's not taking the amount of runs that the batters posted on the board, not thinking about what the batters are trying to do to him. He's focused on executing his game plan. Good accurate bowling, and he has been rewarded for one more time in this tournament with a wicket. Riaz looking destructive, out for 18. In comes Satish Kumar. 33 runs and 2 wickets. That's his contribution in this tournament. And he comes to the crease at a time. They are cruising along, though they lost the wicket. As a batting unit, Tabrez is only the perceived threat for the team. United Challengers really look to play it safely. Dot ball to finish the over, just conceding a single and taking wicket as well. Tabrez once again out of the context at the moment because the team is in trouble situation, but has delivered with his first over, taking a wicket as well. Sunil is batting on 2 of 5. A quick fire start in the first over after losing the wicket of Anap. 18 of 6 from Riaz, and it is 21 for 2 in 2 overs. The team United Challengers chasing.
This game has certainly had its moments. 50 for 9 and 10 for Masters Cricket Club. 21 for 2 in 2 overs here for United Challengers. Even though they look good to chase it down, it's coming with a little bit of drama.
Sajid taking 4 wickets in this tournament has been introduced. 21 for 2. Can he take 1 wicket from this over? From the QCA end, the last over of the power play. Fine leg on the boundary. Pulled away, not quite getting the timing right.
Sajid will have to keep things tight. They don't have much on the board, not much cushion here for the bowlers. They'll need wickets. Backing off on this occasion, exposing his 3 stumps.
Good bowling, angle in and movement away from the right hand batter. He's found the length as well. They need wickets in heap to inspire any confidence or send shivers down to the opposition rank. This time he has clobbered this one down the ground. A hefty stroke might not travel to the boundary. He's coming back for the second, and he will complete it easily in the end.
The field restrictions are still in play, and that's why Sunil decided to go over the top, try to put that away. Nevertheless, 2 more runs added to the total. Intentions clear here by Sunil. You can see the wicketkeeper giving some instructions. Keep it outside the off, he says. Don't bowl it into his pads. And he does just that, bowls it into the pads as well. It's been played towards long off for another single. Execution is so important, Devinder.
Yes, you can have all these skills, but knowing the conditions, knowing your own body requirement, and conditioning of the body and mind, and looking at the opposition batters, it requires presence of mind and energy and focus and purpose and proper visualization to put the ball in the area that they want. Performance is a different thing altogether, where the mental skills come handy. You can have all the physical skills, but not quite clear in your head. It can become a challenge to execute those skills. Trying to work through the onside, the finger is up, and Sajid has struck as well, and Satish Kumar goes for a duck. 24 for 3. Good accurate bowling. Stump to stump line, just holding its line after pitching. It was a fuller length delivery and was found in front. 3rd wicket for the team Masters Cricket Club to celebrate.
And United Challengers have decided to make a match out of this chase. What looked like a straightforward runaway victory at the moment looks like a daunting, intimidating uphill task here for United Challengers. And why would they do this to themselves? The star of the evening, a fifer with the ball, a hat-trick with the ball, and can he emerge as superstar with the bat? Nazir makes his way to the middle with his team saying, take us home.
A lot of responsibility. He expected his openers to deliver the performance. Got off to a flying start, 20 from the first over. And Tabriz bowling a fine over, taking wicket as well. Wicket in the next over as well. So it's 24 for 3 Tabriz to continue. From the East Industrial end, they got long off in place, very straight down the ground. Man at the long on position, man at the deep square or widest fine leg on the boundary. Tabriz to Sunil, and Sunil is lofting it, not quite sighting the ball. The man at the long off position on the boundary.
Well, the field restrictions have been lifted, and Qadir quick to have his fielders placed at the ropes. They can even do it in singles at the moment, United Challengers.
They have already completed. With the gate one, right? They have already completed, right? With that single? Okay, great. All right. Coverage. One wicket so far in this innings. Heading towards some milestone in T10 cricket. 25 for 3, from where the next run is coming off his bowling. Is there a nick? Appeal from the keeper, but not entertained by the umpire.
That's a typical left arm pacer delivery, holding its line and going away from the right-handed batter. Felt there was some deviation on that, but that's how well he mixes his pace. This one was quicker, and look at that length he's got. Testing times. Fuller picked up, played over the infield, and that beats the fielder at deep cover as well. 4 more runs. Very good shot under pressure coming from the bat of Nasir.
As they complete 4,000 runs in this league, a tremendous stroke. They've been struggling this time around. Pitched up delivery. It's really difficult tasks to get a boundary away of Tabriz bowling. 4,003 runs already in this tournament.
Much better comeback on this occasion. He does not have pace to his advantage, Tabriz. He sticks more towards the line and length and the off-cutters that he bowls, thereby indicated as well by the batsman.
Well, he's been taking wickets regularly in this tournament. Can he finish his spell with a wicket here, Tabriz? Nasser on the strike. The superstar with ball in the first innings. Trying to whack it through the onside. Has that carried all the way to the keeper? It's coming off the thigh pad as he completes the quota of 2 overs, just conceding 6 runs and taking wicket as well. It's 29 for 3. Tabriz 2 overs, no maiden, 1 for 6. Outstanding throughout the tournament. He may not see his team qualifying for that semi-finalist spot, but he has been outstanding, challenging his age and the things that he can do, the limitations, but he has bowled exceedingly well within the limitations, taking wickets and making telling contribution in match-winning efforts. But tonight they do not have the amount of runs that they needed to register a victory. 29 for 3. United Challengers in the chase with 22 to win from 6 overs with 7 wickets in hand.
Fair to say only one team can win from here on, unless to do something very silly in the middle. Sajid amongst the wickets. Qadir trying all his best bowlers up front. He needs wickets to win this game. At the moment, 22 needed. Throws his bat at this one. Sunil Dalmeda is playing an aggressive brand of cricket in the middle. Oh, and that's poor backing up and poor fielding as well. That should have been one. Masters Cricket Club will need to pull up their socks.
It's slipping away from their grasp at the moment. 31 for 3. Now 20 to win from 5.5 overs with the run rate of 3.43. How quickly they can finish this. Sajid into bowl to Sunil, and Sunil is hammering it away through the mid wicket for 4. Good shot. He picks the length early, gets into decent position and smacks it in front of square on the offside for 4.
Captain coming to the fore. Oh, he pulled that. Enough time for him to go back and play that. Too short, too gentle in pace, and that's punished. We saw Qadir, the captain of Masters, playing a gem. Once again, the captain of United here playing a cameo.
Runs into bowl to Sunil, and Sunil is this time going back looking to hit it through the onside, finds the fielder. Formalities 16 to win now for the team. Nasser, outstanding bowling figures today, taking 5 wicket haul, including hat-trick. He is still at the crease. Sunil 12 of 13, 16 more runs to win. Can get another boundary from this over of Sajid's bowling. Sunil can have all the fieldsmen on the boundary, but not many runs to defend. Appeal for LBW, and they will walk through for a single. Well. Leg by signal by the umpire. How close was that, Mikhail?
And in the process, Qadir, who was the third man, short third man, refused to hurl the ball at the striker, non-striker's end. He's more bothered on the appeal and the decision rather than running out the batter. He just held on to the ball and didn't release it. And that's where Masters Cricket Club today have lost the plot. They've just not been in the zone.
Need to be switched on. That's what transpired.
Now look what happened. That's a loud appeal. And see the ball going to short third man. The captain is holding the ball. The batter is still at the crease over there. One batter has already backed up further in the middle of the pitch. And he refuses to throw. Back live. Oh, that's been picked up. And it's been dropped. Again, a simple catch that should have been taken. Masters Cricket Club are distributing freebies in the middle.
Very poor. Straightforward chance, in and out. That should have been taken. Poor performance in the fielding department. Sajid runs into bowl to Sunil, and Sunil is getting a full bowl, trying to whack it through the onside, gets the bottom edge and down to the boundary for 4. A tricky boundary. Everything is working in the batting department. It was a full length delivery on the leg stump, getting the inside edge, saving the stumps, and down to the boundary for 4. Now a formality in batting department to win 10 to win from 5 overs. With 7 wickets standing at the moment for the team United Challengers here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium in Doha, Qatar. A mere formality. Not many runs kept, losing wickets in the process. The team Masters Cricket Club, and after getting up to a flying start where they collected 20 runs from the first over, it was a matter of time before they could complete this formality of winning the match, registering a victory. How long will it take? Can they finish this match in this over? Waqas Ullah, 3 wickets already from this tournament has been introduced from the East Industrial end. Gets a dot ball, the first one. Quarterfinal number 2. here at the Asian Town Cricket Stadium earlier today. Fatandoa was beaten by Star CC in quarterfinal number 2. It looks like the team United Challengers on their way to qualify for the semi-finals.
Ten needed in 28. Quicker this time, going with the arm. Wonder what was that appeal all about?
Extraordinary stuff. 3 dot balls from Wakas, searching for that cut shot, aiming at the stumps, just bouncing over the top of the stumps. Can he get a boundary away of this 4th ball? Diagonal to the umpire, and this time hammers it, and it's a misfield. It's gone for 4. That's been the story throughout the game. The fielding hasn't been up to the mark. Batsmen not quite getting the number of runs they required. Opportunity spotted and ball dispatched to the boundary, and that misfield assisted it for 4.
Well, the masters are being tutored by the headmasters in the middle, may I add, as United Challengers just making a mockery out of their fielding in the middle. Chipped again in the air in the vacant region, played towards the cover point. Beg your pardon, extra cover. Another single. So it's just a matter of time before United Challengers storm into the semi-finals.
Can they win? 5 to win of the last ball of the 6th over. 6 will do it. Let's see what happens. Quicker through the air, quicker off the surface as well. That marks the end of the 6th over as he achieves a dot ball. 46 for 3, 5 to win from 4 overs. Wakasla is conceding 5 runs from the over, including a boundary as well. Nasser is on to 10 of 11, and Sunil is betting on 16 of 16 after getting off to a flying start, getting 20 runs from the first over. This has been slow going in the batting department. Searching for consolation wicket is Rahat, who conceded 20 from the first over, and worked through the onside and straight to the man on the boundary. He struck off the very first delivery of his first over, and he has struck again.
Oh, that was picked up. Abdul Raza dropped a catch early on, allowed the ball to pass through his hands for a 4, but this time he's picked up a very good catch. Airborne. The ball just going ahead of him, kept his eyes and composure. Nasser departs, but the celebrations will continue to take place only in one dugout, and that is United Challengers.
5 to win from 3.5 overs. A consolation wicket for Rahat, who was hammered for 20 runs from his first over, the first over of the innings as well. Rehan comes to the crease. He bowled impressively tonight. He hasn't got any run in this tournament. Rahatullah with slip in position. Man at the extra cover on the boundary. Long off on the boundary for the leg spinner. Pushed away through the offside for another easy single. almost taking ways there through to the slip. "47 for 4 on the verge of a victory. 4 runs required to win. Pulled away, but there is a protection on the boundary. The batsman will have ample time to run through for a single. 3 more runs required here for the team. United challenges for that qualification for the semi-final spot. It's gone high up in the air. The bowler is settling underneath, and he has taken the catch. Third wicket for Rahat Ullah, trying to finish it with a 6. The leg spinner with a little bit of turn, getting the top edge and the catch in the process as well. Third wicket for Rahat Ullah, and it's 48 for 5. United challenges lose the wicket of Sunil. He's out for 17 of 18 deliveries. Caught and bowled Rahat Ullah. Farhan comes to the crease. Just a 1 wicket, that's a contribution. Hasn't got many opportunities to bat in this tournament, as top order batters have been prolific for the Team United challenges in helping the team winning 2 matches at the league stage and now on the verge of a victory. 3 runs required. Wakasullah. He's playing it defensively, searching for that one ball in his area to launch it out of the boundary for a 6 or 4. Want to win and win in his style. Rehan. Looking to hit it through the onside. That was certainly going down the leg side. A mild appeal from the bowler. Smoked it straight down the ground. It's traveling and it's been dropped.
We've seen so many catches go down in this tournament. That was again very high in the air, and by the end of it, the fielder just winces in pain more than the catch.
Farhan has strike. Quick delivery. A dot ball. Two runs to win from 14 deliveries. Can he finish off this ball? Cuts away and he finds the gap. Will they go for a single? Bit of a hesitation. Scores level now. A lot of a stutter and hesitation. Finally taking a single. 50 up, 50 for 5. 1 to win from 13 deliveries. Wakash. Left arm into bowl to Rehan, and Rehan is getting a short ball and he's pushing it through the offside. They wanted run, sent back, and it's a dot ball as they take the match into the 9th over. This time it's been hammered through the offside and it dispatches it away to the boundary for 4. And United challenges through for the semi-final spot. Cracking stroke through the offside. United challenges winning by 5 wickets, but they took 8.1 overs to reach there, losing the wicket early in the first over of the very first delivery, then 18 coming off 6 deliveries from the blade of Riaz, who set the tone of the chase, then 17 of 18 from the blade of Sunil, and then 10 of 12 from Nasir, who took 5 wickets as well in this contest, a contender for the man of the match. Rehan getting 2 runs to his credit as well. Bowlers, when you're just defending 50, Rahatullah taking 3 wickets for 22, 1 for 6 in 2 overs for Tabriz. He's been tremendous throughout the tournament, but not enough runs to bowl at tonight. 1 for 14 in 2 overs for Sajid, and Waqasullah conceding 7 in 2, and Adnan going for 4 in just 1 delivery that he dispatched, which was dispatched away to the boundary for 4. Masters Cricket Club, horrible with their batting performance, getting 50 for 9 in their allotted 10 overs. Qadir getting 21 of 19, solitary man in the double figure. Nasir getting a hat-trick, 5 wickets for 3 in 2 overs. A superlative performance from Nasir, and 2 for 4 from Emirates, getting good support from Rehan as well, taking 1 wicket for 9 in 2 overs. United challenges 54 for 5, winning by 5 wickets, with Riaz collecting 18 from the first over and 17 of the blade of Sunil in 18 deliveries. Rahatullah taking 3 for 22. Tabriz once again with good economic figures, 1 for 6, and easy win in the end for the team United Challengers as they qualify for the semi-final. So today we had 2 matches. Earlier today, Star CC qualifying for the semi-final, and in the second match today evening, United Challengers winning by 5 wickets and securing their place in the semi-final. And chasing 50, don't see many boundaries, but there were few in the first over itself. Getting a short ball and hammering it through the square region on the onside for 4 against the leg spinner. It was very severe with those shots through the onside, and getting the short ball, pulling it through the onside, a typical area of scoring for most of the players who play the table tennis ball cricket, and a bit lucky also getting the inside edge and away to the boundary. And the spinner was introduced, searching for that winning run shot. There was a mistake as well from the fieldsman on the boundary, and then playing a cracking shot, the cut shot through the offside to help their side win this quarter-final and qualify for the final, winning by 5 wickets. Outstanding performance in bowling department, and batters responding to the call as well. Wickets to fall. First one trying to heave it through the onside of the very first delivery in the chase, but before that it was hurled away to the boundary for a 6, and then hitting it straight down the ground, clearing the boundary, just clearing the boundary for a 6. 2 sixes in this innings from the team United Challengers. United Challengers winning by 5 wickets. 5 wickets to fall in the chase. Wicket of the first ball of the innings. Solitary man on the boundary, did not have to move. A simple, straightforward catch taken. And Tabriz getting him out round his leg with good, accurate, deceptive bowling. Trying to whack it through the onside, was found in front, trapped LBW. Half volley on the leg stump, a fine running catch from Rajat. Trying to hammer it down the ground, slicing it. Good cotton ball taken by Rahatullah, taking 3 wickets for 22 with his leg spin. And so a comprehensive victory eventually for the team United Challengers as they qualify for the semi-final. We take a short break. When we come back, we will have the presentation.
What a match we've just witnessed. Barely 100 runs scored and 15 wickets accounted for in this particular game. Fair to say the United challengers played like champions in the making, not before they gave themselves some anxious moments. Masters Cricket Club batting first managed only 50 for 9 in their 10 overs. They pretty much surrendered, and in the chase, United challengers, after a dramatic first over, finally consolidated the position and went on to win by 5 wickets and 11 deliveries to spare. And this means that they are now the second team in this league to qualify for the semi-finals. They beat Masters Cricket Club, and United Challengers will now be in the semis after a very good win in this encounter. Just the right time to get the perspective of both the captains. Would like to call the captain of Masters Cricket Club first up, Kadir. A quick chat with you. They've played some very fine cricket leading up to this game. Kadir, tough luck, लेकिन आप बहुत अच्छा खेले पूरे टूर्नामेंट में. आज बैटिंग थोड़ा क्लिक नहीं कर पाई.
जी बैटिंग कोलैप्स हो गया. हम लोग थोड़े चेंजेस किए, तो डिफरेंट माइंडसेट था, डिफरेंट प्लान था, वो एग्जीक्यूट नहीं कर सके. दैट्स इट.
बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है जब आप 50 स्कोर करते हो और डगआउट में डिफेंड करने के लिए आते हो. उसके बाद हाफवे स्टेज पे क्या बातचीत चल रही थी?
नहीं, हम लोग सिर्फ 80 90 100 भी देख रहे थे. क्यों बोलते, हम लोग का बॉलिंग बहुत अच्छा है. आप लोग देखे सब. अगर आई फील लाइक हम लोग 40 रन शॉर्ट हो गए. अगर 40 रन और हो जाते थे ऐड, तो फिर मैच का रिजल्ट डिफरेंट होता था.
हाँ जी, आपकी बॉलिंग की तो खासियत हम लोगों ने देखी और हम बात भी कर रहे थे इसके बारे में. चलिए, यू प्लेड रियली गुड क्रिकेट. कमिंग बैक टू दिस कॉम्पिटिशन फॉर यू एंड योर टीम, हाउज इट बीन? QCA का ये जो इनिशिएटिव है एंड दे वांट टू मेक इट बिगर नेक्स्ट ईयर, व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से अबाउट इट?
नहीं, बहुत अच्छा टूर्नामेंट है. सबको एक्सपोजर मिल रहा है एंड बैक फैमिली सब लोग देख रहे हैं. आई मीन ऑल यूट्यूब पे. इट्स वंडरफुल टूर्नामेंट. आई विश देम ऑल लक फॉर नेक्स्ट ईयर.
Yeah, very well played, Masters Cricket Club, and Kadir, good to have you. That's the captain of the Masters Cricket Club, missing out on this occasion. They bow out, but not before winning our hearts as well. Good time to call upon the captain of United Challengers, Sunil Dalmeda. Quick chat with him for this particular game that he's won against the Masters Cricket Club. Sunil, you can smile. You're in the semis.
Thank you.
What was it like when you were bowling there in the middle and getting wickets every now and then?
No, it was absolutely a good wicket to bowl on. Our bowler did a fantastic job. Restricting the opposition for 50, it's marvelous. No words to say.
You've had some contrasting games, 148 to 50 being chased down. You could not defend 148. A word on the surface over here, does it give everybody a chance? Medium pacers, batters, spinners?
Yes, especially it will give a chance for the new bowlers like a pacers and even the medium pacers and also the spinners. Today we didn't bowl with the spinners because the wicket was very good for the pace bowlers, and we continued with the pace bowlers.
You did make a match out of this chase as well. You were off to 20 runs in the first over, but then you chased down the target in the 9th over. Can you tell us something about that?
No, it was, no words on that. But anyhow, they bowled well also, very good lines, and we throw away our wickets to chase down that 50 target.
Right, you all have played some good cricket leading up to this, and good luck for the semis as well.
Thank you so much.
Captain of the United Challengers there, Sunil Dalmeda. Just the right time to call upon a guest of honor this evening who will give away the Player of the Match award, Christopher Raja from the QCA organizing committee, to have put across this wonderful competition. Good evening, Mr. Christopher. And just the right time to talk about some very fine performances as well this evening. You had Mohammad Imraz from United Challengers, 2 wickets for his 4 runs, was exceptional again. And then you also had Rahatullah, 3 for 22. But there's one man today who created history in this particular tournament. Firstly, for getting 5 wickets in a particular game, first 5 for, also accounting for a hat-trick, and did lend some runs with the bat as well. It's been a complete performance by Nasir Mohammad Abdul Saeed. He put across a very fine performance, 5 for 3 in his 2 overs, and 10 runs in 12 deliveries with 2 very, very important fours. You'll collect your Player of the Match medallion from Christopher Raja, member of the organizing committee of the QCA, as you can have a photo up as well. Nasir, congratulations. ये बहुत ही अच्छा गेम आपके लिए रहा. आपके बॉलिंग के बारे में बात करेंगे. आप इनटू द बैटर वो एक्शन के साथ आते हो, उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए.
वो तो मेरा नेचुरली है, और थोड़ा मैं रिस्ट भी थोड़ा यूज़ करता हूँ कि और ज़्यादा अंदर आए, तो बैट्समैन को थोड़ा बहुत प्रॉब्लम होगा. तो इन स्विंग इट्स वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट टू प्ले. मैं एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ, मैं स्टार्ट किया दोहा में क्रिकेट मास्टर से ही, बिकॉज आई नो देम वेरी वेल. सो मैं सबको जानता हूँ, इसीलिए ज़रा बहुत बेनिफिट होगा मेरे लिए.
अच्छा, तो आपके दोस्त भी और आपके दुश्मन भी बन गए आज.
नहीं दुश्मन नहीं, इज ए पार्ट ऑफ द गेम.
Absolutely, मजाक कर रहा हूँ. But just coming back to seam-friendly pitches, is it helpful for seamers with a new ball?
It's very helpful for the new bowler, and after that it is थोड़ा grip होके आ रहा है, but anyways very good wicket to bowl.
Is this your first hat trick and 5-4 in a T10 format?
No, I have already taken before also, and I bowled a maiden over also in T10.
You are doing a great job for your team. You are a captain's bowler. All the very best for the semis. Very well done, Nasir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Nasir Muhammad Abdul Saeed there with the Player of the Match award. 5 wickets for him. A hat-trick as well this evening. And what a night it's been for the United Challengers. They're clearly playing like champions in the making, leading up to the final on 22nd. That's it from the presentation area. We have another doubleheader tomorrow. 2 more quarterfinals. We look forward to your company. However, from all of us now at this point, goodbye and good night.